Guys,
What?
I'm going to sing a very special song that I actually memorized.
Okay.
All right.
Exciting.
This is going in the video.
Dun, 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 dun. This is gonna be intro, Marcus. Dun,
Yep.
dun, dun, dun. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam. Dun, 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 dun. Norway and Sweden, Iceland, Finland, Germany now in one piece. Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Italy, Turkey, and Greece, Congo, Romania, Scotland, Albania, Ireland, Russia, Oman, Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Peru, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran. There is Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, both Yemen, Kuwait, and Bahrain. The Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal. France, England, Denmark, and Spain. Dun, 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 dun. India, Pakistan, Burma, Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal, and Bhutan, Cambodia, Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia, China, Korea, Japan, Mongolia, Laos, and Tibet, Indonesia, the Philippines, Islands, Taiwan, Sri Lanka, New Guinea, Sumatra, New Zealand, then Borneo and Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana, dun, 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 Burundi, Lesotho, and Malawi, Togo. The Spanish Sahara is gone. Nigeria, China, Liberia, Egypt, Benin, and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya, and Mali, Sierra Leone, and Algiers. Lithuania, Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire, Ethiopia, Guinea, Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mahorn, Cayman, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Yugoslavia, Crete, Mauritania, then Pennsylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, Palestine, Fiji, Australia, Sudan. Dun. Guys, I win. I did all the countries.
Where do I begin with this? And I'm gonna make this like a long drawn out story because I know you need content and I need to sneeze. Hold on.
After you sneeze.
Sorry.
That was a weird fucking sneeze.
There
Okay,
you go.
anyway.
Okay, you sneeze.
Match found.
Okay, so it starts yesterday, which was May 11th in the Chronicles of the Apocalypse. And, you know, everything's fine. I get to school. Remember, Marcus, we went outside for health. It's all dandy.
Yes. Good dandy.
So I'm like, all right, going to tennis now. Don't really want to go, but I'm going to go change really quick. And I might miss the bus because I'm a little late because we were staying outside. I go to the bathroom and do my routine. I like change into shorts and shit, and I change out of my DILF shirt, and then I see my AirPods in my bag, so I'm like, okay, let me just plop those in my pocket because I'm gonna listen to them on the bus. So I walk to the bus, and I'm like, wait a minute, my pockets feel suspiciously light, suspiciously unstuffed, suspiciously empty, suspiciously airy. And so I'm like, okay, my AirPods aren't in my pocket. They're probably just in my bag. Check my bag. Kari is talking to me for some reason. And respectfully, I was like panicking. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I wasn't like listening because I was literally panicking. I was like, where are my motherfucking AirPods, bitch? Anyways, so I'm panicking. I'm like, shit, they're not here. So I'm using Find Mine. I'm like, okay, it still says they're in the building and I have to go to practice. So I'm just going to ask Maddie if she can drop by after softball practice and like maybe pick those up really quick. So she's like, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. And she's like, okay. She's like, I actually have to check it out like after practice because she got there late. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I get out of practice and I'm like, is anything there? She's like, nah. And then I check the thing again, and it says Poughkeepsie. 124. Wait, let me read you the address. Let me read you the address.
I don't know if I can include this.
The address needs to be. You can bleep it, but the address needs to be recorded. It needs to be recorded.
For the record.
Trust. You know that video of those two women? It's like, as soon as we find out who you are, you will be dealt with. Period. Period. Bitch. When I tell you, okay, so we were literally about to I was like, okay, well, shit, maybe like it's a staff member and they're bringing it back tomorrow. So sleep it off tomorrow, still in Poughkeepsie. And if it was a staff member, I was like, okay,
They just yanked my
usually, yeah, no, if it was like a staff member, I'm like, okay, well, they get to school earlier, first of all. And so I noticed I wake up at like 7. Oh, okay. I woke up at 7 o'clock and it's not at the school, so I'm like, it can't be a student because no one lives in Poughkeepsie and goes to New Falls. That's like very odd. So so I'm like telling her, I'm like, yeah, like, so I think someone like has my AirPods because they're like moving around and I blah blah blah. And she's like, okay, well I hope you find them. So I'm like, do you mind if I like just go to the office and like ask them really quick to like put them in the lost and found or something, or like if it's in the lost and found.
Reloading.
And
Spike down B.
so I go down to the faggot. I go down to the office and they're like, you can check. And they had like, first of all, so many people lose their AirPods in there. So many people lose their AirPods in school. You got this. Where was I? I was at Miss Mallory, and I'm like, yeah, can I go down? So she's like, sure. And the office is like, okay, you can look through these AirPods that everyone left. And first of all, a lot of people leave AirPods. There were like 3 pairs in there. I was like, okay, none of these are mine.
Wait,
and,
you could just take one.
Literally. So I'm looking and I'm looking around the school. I'm using like the hot and cold option that it has because it wants to play a game of hot and cold with you instead of tell you exactly where your AirPods are. It wants to play hot and cold with you. What? Yeah, so
It doesn't just tell you where they are. It fucking makes you like go
it
around.
tells you where they are, but Apple's like map settings are so fucked up. But I guess it technically worked when I found it. So we'll talk about that later. But
That happened to me.
so I'm using like the tracking thing, and I'm like, okay, like maybe this person is like blah blah blah, and I'm checking all over, and I'm with my friend Fiona, who I haven't talked to in a minute, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just looking for my AirPods, and so I'm like, I just go back to class, we finish the period, and I go to geometry, or not geometry. Wow, I forgot my classes. Algebra, and I'm like, yeah, like, I guess I'll just turn up eventually if someone's just willing to, like, you know, give them back, because New Paltz is filled with lovely people, and I love all of them equally. So yeah, they don't turn up, and I'm consistently checking to find my app, and so I notice it said used 6 minutes ago, and I'm like, you know what? Something's just telling me, go investigate it. Just go do it. Just full on do it. It doesn't matter. And so I go and I go down, I pass the office, and I go to the English wing, like near Mr. Dolan's room, and
the English wing.
I go to the English wing, I turn up, and this like she's a nice lady, and Miss Law, she's like, hey, do you mind if I like get some help? Because she like helps with the courtyard, she gardens, and like they have a club where they like you know, continue. Hello, Peanut. Very nice. It's okay, don't worry. But
He's there like yelling on
That's just
GTA.
Fortnite.
Like,
GTA.
GTA, but he like my mom lets a 7-year-old play GTA, but not me say like the F word.
That makes a lot of sense. Anyways, so Miss Law asked for some help, so I go outside, I help her, and I literally tell her what's happening. She's like, oh my god, I hope you, she's like, that fucking sucks. I love her so much. And so I help her, I bring a soil, and then, yeah, and then I go back inside.
Wait, was that like
Your AirPods like are connected, and the noise is beeping, because on Find My there's a little beeping noise that it will make, and it's like, and so coincidentally, I see someone just strutting down the hall like nothing's ever been wrong with his life. So happy, so diligent, so calm, so keen, so precise, just looking like his shit doesn't stink anymore. So I see this guy just strutting down, and I see him listening to music, and for some fucking internal spiritual listening experience, I don't know what happened, but the universe had direct communication with me after all of the Marina songs I've listened to. And I was like, that's him. He has my AirPods. I don't know.
You didn't even like actually know. You just knew, like without any like.
Yeah, I just fucking knew. And when the sound connected, I was like, okay. And then I get the confirmation. He's walking by me, and I hear the fucking rap music blasting. Oh, I heard the GTA text. That's funny. Yeah. So I hear the music just blasting in his ears, and he walks by me. What the fuck do I overhear over that garbage song? I hear.
That's too much.
My god, if you guys saw my face, you actually would have shit your pants, because you would be thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna die tonight. That's it. This is the end of my life. Hold on, let me, because I gotta describe this very nicely. You needed to be there. You needed to see what happened, because it was a scene straight out of Euphoria acting school. The face I made to him was like, I can't even describe the adjectives, but it was like if I could describe it in like a run-on sentence, it would be, I am going to kill you and your elderly and the kin that you are going to raise, and I'm going to make you watch. And then lastly, after I kill your sister, after I kill your child, after I kill your mother and your father, I am going to kill you. I am going to make you eat their body parts, and I am going to make you suffer. That is the face that I made to this guy.
I can't with you.
And he looked at me. No, because the whole time I was walking down, I was just like eyeballing him. Like I was just staring at him. I was just looking at him, and he was like, he clearly was like, okay. And then
Because he obviously heard the
Down B.
and then as soon as I hear the I started screaming at him. I'm like, give me my fucking AirPods, you bitch! Give them back! I've never been so mad at my life. I'm like, give them back to me right fucking now. And he's like, his face, oh my god, it looked like a fucking codfish saw a ghost. Bitch, pick your jaw off before I take a fucking pencil, pull a John Wick, stab you in your fucking eye. Not even that. After I stab you in your eye, I'm taking my AirPods back. So he's mortified. He's like, and I'm like, bitch, what language are you speaking? But I didn't say that. I was just like, I just kept screaming at him. I'm like, give me my fucking. I was just like, Marcus, give me my. I'm not Marcus. I was like, give me my fucking AirPods back.
Marcus, plot twist. It was me.
That's the plot of the century. What the fuck?
That would've been so funny.
So I just keep screaming at him. I'm like, give them back right fucking now. Like, my voice was, oh my god. I've never even thought, I was scared of myself in the moment. I was like, give me my fucking AirPods back now, you asshole. And
Wish I
he's
heard
like,
that
okay. And then I was like, yeah, that's right. I have to yell at you like the mother you don't have, you fucking loser.
Did you tell him that?
No, bitch. That's just, I would probably be telling the truth. That's not cool. I don't tell the truth to people that don't, well, and he deserved it, but like, anyways. So he hands me the motherfucker decided to actually put my AirPods in his fucking ears. First of all, disgusting, disgusting. You are literally so nasty. You are so disgusting. I haven't even sanitized them. So listen, I'm like at this point, I'm like, what is wrong with these idiots in our fucking school? What is wrong with these bitches? What the fuck is wrong with you all? But you know what? Whatever. So I keep screaming at him. He gives me my one AirPod back, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna get the rest. And like, he's giving me them back. And then, yeah, because he had one hand on the left, nice Marcus. And then he still had the case and the right AirPod. And then we enter a classroom, and I'm like, and then he gives it to me, and I'm like, where is the fucking rest? And now a teacher comes over. She's like, I'm sorry, you need to leave. And I like snatch my AirPods, and I just fucking storm out. It was so hilarious. Then I go to the office. I proclaim my victory. Hey, you don't have to look for my AirPods anymore because I found them on another fucking human being.
Did you clean your AirPods? Please tell me you clean your AirPods after.
I haven't used them, but I'm gonna disinfect them. Yes. And and first of all, I can't even find them. They can't even be like on your desk and then I find them. No, I find you while you were listening to your ghetto ass music. You fucking loser. That's so sad. That is so depressing. That's literally the saddest thing I've ever heard of. I knew he shat his pants in the moment. The piss and shit in his pants was hot and steamy. I fucking felt it.
I am done.
But listen, to go more into it, for the girls that get it, they get it. The girls that don't.
I got brought into this.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god, what? How? Okay,
that was actually kind of iconic. And I go to the office and I'm like, listen, you don't have to look for my AirPods anymore. I found them on another fucking idiot, let alone a fucking fat ass freshman. You know, he's not that fat, but
He is not really fat, but he is a freshman.
Yeah, but he's a metaphorical fat ass. And so I'm like, listen, I found it on him. And Annie, I love Annie. She's so amazing. She's so anyway. She pulls me over. She's like, good for you for standing up. I'm like, I told her the story. I'm like, give me my fucking AirPods back. And she's like, good for you for standing up. And also, she's like, keep it secret. But that kid has been in trouble for a lot of other things. And I was like, doesn't surprise me. And I'm over it, bitch. Like, bitch, Miss Mallory said I was suing. I can't with her. So then after that, I'm like in the rush of adrenaline. I'm like, I am so over this bullshit. So I storm into Miss Mallory's room where Marcus
I was there,
is literally
featuring me.
Yeah. Marcus literally, it was in the middle of class. I just opened the door and I go, I found them. I like raised my hands and I'm like, I'm victorious.
In the middle of her class that Marcus was in.
Basically, he just explained the entire story. He was like, look, I saw him, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? No, the entire
Wait,
class.
so, hold on.
Yeah,
The way her class is
heard,
designed.
Everyone was looking at me, so I explained in the class, I'm like, I fucking got them. And then I'm like, and she's like, who was it? And I was like, Shine, that asshole. And I was like, just screaming and cursing. You're right, Miss Mallory does let me curse. Because, yeah, and I was just like, blah, 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 and I was proclaiming my victory, and then I walk into algebra, and I throw my hands up, and I'm like, I fucking did it. I did it. And Riley was like, oh my god. You know what? Should I dox this motherfucker? Like, I am so bored, and you want to steal my AirPods? Take them back to your ugly ass duplex. First of all, first the fuck off. You can't even hold 24 hours with my AirPods. I trust you will be dealt with, bitch. Because if I wasn't getting him in that moment, oh, I was gonna get them, and I would have fucking set his house on fire if I had to. But instead, I think I'm just gonna send the 4chan pedophiles to his house. You know, I might just
perfect
like,
idea.
A few Jehovah's Witnesses. You know. About the good Lord. The other thing he said, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I just, you know, I just found these, and I'm like, I said, I don't give a shit where you found them, give them back to me. That's literally what I said in that exact.
As you should.
Like, way angry. Okay, I'm like, yeah, but okay. You stutter, bitch, you stutter. Be scared, bitch, be scared. And you know what? My mother was right earlier. She's like, I don't want to go to Poughkeepsie because I don't want a bullet in my head. So, you know what? All's well ends well. I got my fucking AirPods back, and you know what? I might have to completely disconnect them and like name them other things and like do other shit because that motherfucker could just connect to my AirPods and play his ugly ass music.
I think you were too angry to hear Nectarios, but
yes.
In the classroom, I was probably blasting the same exact music that I was listening to. Just out loud.
Marcus, you
out loud?
No.
Miss Valley doesn't care.
I tell everyone this, and literally everyone slid up on my story. Everyone's like, oh my god, it was so funny. I love getting attention. And I was like, oh, it's a Shine. You can block that out of the video. Unless you don't.
Unless I don't.
No,
hey guys, I Shine, and this is his address.